Some football matches decide a winner. Others change history forever. On July 1, 2006, inside Frankfurt's roaring stadium, the greatest collection of football stars ever assembled walked onto the winner. Adriano waited on the bench. Robinho was ready to change the game. Captain Cafu was making history with his third consecutive World Cup final tournament. Behind them stood Roberto Carlos, Lúcio, Juan, Emerson, Zé Roberto. And the dependable Dida in goal. Years old, his legs were supposed to be too heavy. His magic, supposedly gone. This would be the final World Cup of his legendary career. Many expected Brazil to write the ending. Instead, Zidane picked up the pen himself. The referee blew the whistle. And immediately, something felt different. Brazil expected to dominate possession. Instead, France took control. Patrick Vieira bullied the midfield. Claude Makélélé intercepted almost everything. Thierry Henry stretched Brazil's everyone else floated one man. Every touch from Zidane silenced thousands of Brazilian supporters. Every turn embarrassed another yellow shirt. It wasn't speed. It wasn't power. It was complete football intelligence. The kind that cannot be coached. The kind only legends possess. And Brazil had absolutely no answer. From the very first exchanges, Brazil looked uncomfortable. This wasn't the Brazil that had entertained the world in 2002. This wasn't the free-flowing football that had made millions fall in love with composure. Ronaldo waited inside the penalty area, hoping for a single clear chance. But Thuram and Gallas refused to let him breathe. The Brazilian attack, so feared before the tournament, had become strangely silent, calm, elegant, completely in control. He wasn't just playing football. He was conducting an orchestra. And Brazil, despite all their talent, could only follow the rhythm he created. By the second half, the pressure had completely shifted. The favorites were no longer controlling the game. They were surviving it. Every Brazilian supporter inside Frank according to the script. Every passing minute made the impossible feel more and more real. Could the defending champions actually Ronaldo power? It was placed with history. Thierry Henry made his move. He slipped away from his marker after adjusting his sock, failed to track the run. In a split second, Henry met Zidane's cross with a controlled side foot finish. Dida had no chance. The net rippled. France led, 1-0. The stadium erupted. Zidane raised his arms in celebration. Henry sprinted toward the French fans. And for the first time that night, the mighty Brazil looked truly shaken. The champions were behind, and time was beginning to run out. Silence. For the first time in the tournament, the defending champions looked completely lost. Brazil were behind. Not because of luck. Not because of a defensive mistake alone. But because one man had completely controlled the biggest game of the World Cup. Zinedine Zidane was in front of shots. Lilian Thuram won header after header. Makélélé covered every blade of grass. France defended like their lives depended on it. And then, just when Brazil thought France would sit back, Zidane reminded everyone who owned the night. With one effortless touch, he escaped two Brazilian midfielders. Another delicate flick sent the crowd into disbelief. Every pass slowed Brazil's momentum forward with everything he had left. Robinho refused to stop running. Celebrated like a goal. On that unforgettable night in Frankfurt, Brazil brought a team of superstars. France brought Zinedine Zidane. If you enjoyed this football story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more legendary football documentaries. And tell us in the comments, was Zidane's performance against Brazil in 2006 the greatest midfield masterclass ever seen at a FIFA World Cup?